Hoi allemaal, welkom terug op mijn kanaal. Dus, vandaag we are going into tutorial number 12 of the palette focus of the Natasha Denona Gold palette. Now, we started doing more of the one and dones, more of the smoky type of looks, which I'm really loving. The tutorial number 11, I'll put here, we did Python. Beautiful, gorgeous, loved it. It was so beautiful. So I figured we'd continue that beauty. And I figured today we will do log for the smoky look, the one and done type of thing going on, going forward. And I'm gonna continue with the Dior Forever and 3N. But let's go and prep the eyes with the eyeshadow pro filter, Fenty Beauty Pro Filter eyeshadow primer. Because I actually want to go ahead and go back to, I want to say my roots, but like how I started doing smoky eyes before I got into using tape to really define a really good line. But the application of this primer, I love, the Dofa. Very essential to get to those areas that need to be getting into. But my OG, my GOAT, still to this day, is Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer potion. Still love that eyeshadow primer. Unfortunately, here in the Netherlands, we do not sell Urban Decay and no more. It is Niet Goed. I don't know. Douglas and, no, it wasn't Douglas. EC Paris used to be the carrier for Urban Decay, but they discontinued, so I have to go to France or Germany to a Sephora to even get some Urban Decay, which is very rare that I go out to those areas. Well, not yet, to be quite honest. I would love to go on the train more to Germany. Here we are, prepping. If you guys don't know, I'm from the US, recently moved to the Netherlands 4 years ago to be with my husband. My Dutch is niet goed, maar het is, geeft. It's getting better. I need to force myself to just start using what I know more often. So eventually I do want to speak more Dutch on here. So we're getting there. We'll see how that goes, because born and raised on a Navajo reservation, I couldn't even speak Navajo. As a kid I did, but then we stopped using it, so I lost it. Without further ado, we're gonna get into this. Enough about me. Let's get into this palette. So, the eyes are primed, and I think starting in 2025, I really want to condense my stuff to Alleen Pat McGrath, NARS, and misschien Patrick Ta. I love NARS, Francois NARS, amazing photographer, and I love how he started his whole makeup line and stuff like that for his photography, so I really resonate with that brand. And NARS is actually one of the brands that really pulled me into makeup, because anytime I would go into Sephora, I was always drawn to that gondola, because the color, the editorial, it was just so beautiful. And they have come a very long way. They still have more ways progress to go. Every brand has a lot more progress to go, but NARS has come a very long way compared to when I first started to get into makeup 21 years ago. Patrick Ta is a brand that I want to get into Hourglass, but it's just way too expensive. Here in the Netherlands, the holiday palette is like over 100 euros, and I just can't bring myself to do it. Where NARS, their Laguna face palette 1 and 2, they're like 65 euros. You get 2 bronzers, a highlighter, and 4 different eyeshadow. Amazing. But besides that, we are going to go ahead and go into this look, and 2025 will be more of me getting back into what pulled me into makeup and why I still love doing makeup, and why I have not given up on me, myself, and I, and to just continue doing makeup. And I really want to stay out of the trends, what is trending and stuff like that. So I'm not going to buy things that are trending. I would rather buy things that I know will work well for my photography and for my models. So That is going to be my main focus. That's what this channel is about. We strictly do tutorials. We do not do reviews, nor do I want to spend any more money on makeup. I should stop spending money on makeup because we want to get a house. So, the housing market, obviously everywhere is ridiculous. It's even more ridiculous here in the Netherlands. But here and there, I do want to get some things and play around with it and see how it goes. So, log. I figured we start off with more of just the matte, cream to matte formula. So I'm curious as to how well this will bring out my brown eyes, or will they make them more seductress? So we're gonna go ahead and pat log on the eyelid, obviously. And I think for the brow highlight today, I'm going to use Sparks. The curation of the colors in this complement each other very well, because I was very hesitant of Kava with Python, but the bronze, the deeper undertone of the Kava actually complemented Python very well, and I was very surprised by that, to be quite honest. I hate the fact that one side is bigger than the other. Making them look even remotely like cousins is always a struggle, but we are going to go ahead and pat it on. Obviously, this adds a lot of punch, especially with the eyeshadow primer. I don't use concealer for an eyeshadow primer because concealers are to conceal. But if I'm ever in a pinch and I forget primer, I do use concealer as a last resort. Now, going into a buffering brush, and we're just gonna go ahead and buff out the edges. Because last video I did the brow highlight first because I just wanted to do it that way, but this time we'll do the brow highlight last because I just want to give you guys variety of how to do the brow highlight, just in case. There's no one right way to do it, and this is the way to do it always. Because I've learned 21 years of doing makeup, still learning, there is more than one way to do applications. Also, it really comes down to the client's needs and the wants and the finish. Because sometimes I like to do the brow highlight after because I can really tame down the blending out if I go way too far up sometimes. Or if I'm in a rush or in a hurry and I don't blend properly, but yes. But this log is logging quite well, to be quite honest. And then we'll go and start putting it a little bit down. Yeah. Going back in with more of a pointed definition brush. Brush? Yeah, brush. To get the bottom a little bit more connected. Smokies are sometimes like the best thing to do. Oof. You know, this is really bringing out my eye color. It's making it look darker, which I'm really digging. Where the Python really emphasized the brown in my eyes. If you have brown eyes and you really want to pop your brown, blues, purples, greens, oh, it is endless possibilities. Well, like I said in my last video, I love smokies because they always remind me of like the seductress villain in the James Bond movies or like spy movies. They always act innocent at first and then they're always like, oh my god, no, I'm a bad guy. I need you to beat the bad guy for me. No, I'm slave to him. No, he has me hostage. And I'm here for it. Because I think next one I'm going to do Aurora as the one and done because that is gorgeous also. There we go. And then going back in with that fluffy brush just to really tie everything together. Oh, this primer really makes things stick, which I love. Once you find a really good primer, you don't have to worry about anything budging. But for the most part, this is where we are at. And I think we are basically done. I just need to add the sparks, which is obviously a little bit more of a, let me do this, gold. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, lately I've been really eyeing Patrick Tall's Major Dimensions Rose palette. Major Dimension palette number 2, the rose one, and the Major Dimension 3, the matte one. I'm eyeing it because I recently went to the website and now they officially, so excited, they ship to the Netherlands now. Oh, the struggles were real living out here. A lot of brands rarely send their stuff this way, or we have to buy a certain amount of product for us to get free shipping. So rude. But some of the sparkle fell on the eyelid, which is perfect and amazing because it's going to add some sparkle. Perfect. And that's the thing about smoky eyes, it's literally just layering, continuous layeration, is that even a word? And blending. Layering, blending, layering, buffing, layering, blending, layering, buffing. But for the most part, this is it, really. And I think I'm gonna do the inner corner with a highlight. Question is, what kind of highlight would I want to do? This is what we're gonna do. I am gonna go into the inner corner with Arum, which is a little bit more. Ooh, yeah, I like that actually. That actually goes well with log, very much so. And it blends very well. So this is the last shade on the bottom row. I might use that as a highlighter today, maybe, we shall see. Alrighty then. That is the final look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face. Try to lift this side a little bit more. And then you guys will see the final look. Like I said, I'm still continuing with the Dior Forever 3N, the demi matte finish, because when it finally sets, it does get a little bit darker, which is nice, because I like that little tan. Because in a few days, I'm heading out on vacation to Greece, so I'm pretty sure I will get some color. Hoping I get some color. And today, I think I want to continue because I completely forgot I had these 3 blushes from Patrick Tall. I have She's So LA, which is more of that bronze. Do it this way. Which is more of that bronze. Oh, She's Different, which I believe was more of the plum. And then She's That Girl, which was a soft, I think considered a soft pink. But I will see, I might do the plum with this look, but we will see. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes with the full face. All right, so this is the final look. Let's see if I could turn this into, give me a little bit more warmth, maybe. Bronze. Cool. Natural light. Let's just leave it natural lighting. Let me turn it down so we could get natural lighting from above. So this is the final look, tutorial number 12. Ooh, that is really dark actually. Let me find Beige. Log, sparks, and what was the last one? Arum. Pat McGrath Perma Gel Liner and an extreme black on the waterline. Brows are still Benefit, going strong with that. This is I really do love. Highlighter is actually a combination of Sparks and Arum, actually. Bronzer is actually from the Be a Light Medium to Deep Face palette is this one. So that's the bronzer I have on, actually. And I went ahead and set the whole face. Well, not set, but I gave this blurring powder. Is it the blurring powder? Blur powder. Use all over the face to blur imperfections and even the complexion. So this is all over the face. This is under the eye. With a mixture of Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder in 2 medium also. But for the most part, yes. Tutorial number 11. Oh. Ho ho. Blush is Patrick Tall Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. Oh, she's different. So this is what I have on my cheeks. I tamed it. I kept it tame because this definitely packs a punch. Itchy. Packs a punch, which I completely forgot about. I think I forgot which one I used before in the past, but this is beautiful Opulous Gloss on the lips and Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray to set the foundation. Of course, this is what my face looks like close up, but from a distance, so beautiful, so demure, so praktisch. I think that's a Dutch word. I don't know. Maar ik ben echt mooi with the makeup nu. So, yeah, tutorial number 12. Really digging this palette story. Obviously, you can really do a lot of natural looks, to be quite honest. And you have those pops of colors here and there if you want to amp it up. I mean, if you're going for a night out, you could even put sparks on the décolleté, the coddle, as I like to say it, to really get more of that glow all over the place if you really want to. If you're more tanned, bronze, why not use Kava also on the coddle? They've looked as good as it gets. But a few more tutorials coming through because I really need to get on the other palette focus. And yeah, I really do love this. This is a lot better than I was expecting. But I feel like if you did use Kava for the brow bone, that would have been really nice also. But I just want to switch it up and do sparks. So give you guys a little variety of how everything looks. But without further ado, I will see you guys next video. Enjoy. And of course, if you want to see the final edits, go to my Instagram page. I need to figure out something to do with all the pictures I take because I take a lot of pictures throughout the year for this and edit them, and yeah, they should pay me a lot of money. I'll see you guys next video.